talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey, not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money.
No, I'm listening to you. Nah. You trying to be like Rod? Yeah, I hear you. Addison be having his receivers play on the line, but like 2 to 3 yards to the right or to the on the inside of your corner, and then when you hike the ball, they be right there. They don't bump or nothing. Oh nah, trust me. What's the name? One game had about 180 yards. Calvin Austin. Got 95 speed, 96 speed. Do a Z route or an out route?
Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
Again, it's Penny. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Okay,
yeah.
Didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Just play number 3 here on the
What's good, Chris?
It's an early 3rd and 1.
Chilling.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side.
It sounds like he on that drink already. What you drinking over there tonight, Chris? I said, what you drinking tonight? What's on? Oh God. Oh Eli, I know tequila when I hear it. Dog, I seen the dirtiest, and I mean the dirtiest meme ever 2 days ago. No, it was that dirty. It was that dirty. So y'all know Tina Turner died, right? I seen the meme. It say Tina Turner, you know, at the gates of heaven, and it was a picture of Ike. It was a picture of Ike, and it was like Ike, you would never, it was like Ike, you would never believe who at the gates, and it was her, and I was like, oh God, I ain't get it at first, I wasn't even thinking about it, and then it hit me. Oh my God, dog. I put my head down and just shook it, just couldn't do it. Looking back, looking back. It was so nasty.
Mixon with a first down carry.
It was so nasty.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. gave him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up.
It was so nasty.
A nice run here early on.
With the look back, it was so nasty.
This caliber runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
In motion right here comes Johnson. Back to Mixon on second down. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
It was so nasty.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down.
Of course you didn't.
It's going to be a long afternoon.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
On first down with Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there. First down again.
He's saying to himself, how did that not be
Oh,
a touchdown?
goodness.
Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and
To
goal.
braid that up, but don't know how many times he died. It's crazy.
Mixon.
That's your boy though, Chris.
Touchdown Bengals. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace
That
is
is
already
man.
established, right?
100
Not sure he can
grand.
keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can't.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for
Yeah,
touchdowns?
he did that on purpose.
What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the ball, they all those touchdowns.
Still did it on purpose.
And then it's up to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, he definitely did that on purpose, man. Kale about to go to jail, Chris.
The Lions offense ready
You don't
to
want
kick
to know.
off their next drive.
I don't even want to know.
Remember the last time out,
I heard him talking to Eli for about 15 minutes about it.
So now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a
Yep.
calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a
Hey,
little
Chris.
bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's
Hey,
a bit
Chris.
of a surprise. I know he's in the middle
Best
of some
thing for us to do is
traffic,
just
and
stay out of
people
it, but
bodies
know
all
what's
around
about
him.
to
He usually
happen.
has the focus to haul
Or
that
what
one
will
in.
about to happen. So Eli an accomplice now.
The incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Get out of the game, man, Phil.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Mm-hmm. You're getting in that bit, dog.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw here. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets us to the 30-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Chris, you tried that new watermelon Ciroc yet?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one
I don't know if
away.
it's new. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. That summertime edition.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I ain't had Ciroc in years, so we can keep it that way.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
What?
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
11 mighty.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, okay.
That's a good start to this drive.
Women's basketball, baseball, all that kind of stuff.
On first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
WNBA.
Now, a little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, you gonna get the money back. Yeah, that's cool. I understand.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're
able to get the
3rd down conversion. Through one quarter,
You don't even know who that is.
14-7 our score.
That's because you're looking at it on Prize Pit. I mean, Khalil Cooper isn't a tough name to pronounce.
Working with the lead,
but hey, you got it, big dog.
Here's 1st and 10. And good vision there.
You know who that is? Yeah, you know who that is.
5-yard line. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's Burrow. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Bengals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take
Hey, Eli, somebody beat his ankles last night.
The road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
11.
The Rockets.
11.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Trying to make sure he's good, Eli.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I ain't even hear the story.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
It ain't to me to say something, Chris. I don't know the story, and I want to keep it that way.
2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series,
Chris done started drinking already.
Let's get this thing moving.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw.
God.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, God.
And it falls incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game.
God.
Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back
Strong
to it again.
boy.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Strong. Hey, Chris, like Cud, that video I sent before he got
He
slapped.
punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Take it in at the 22. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a
Slapped him.
50-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Chris, that's the reason I sent it. I really didn't send it for the slap. That's really the reason I sent it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now Burrow on 1st down. To Mixon on the check down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Hold on.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. I
thought he said, hold on.
4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a
Okay.
all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Complete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. Incomplete on the deep ball.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And taken right at the 35. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Is that even a play? Get out of here! Come on, guys, what are you doing? We're gonna pay for this. On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have a good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Get it together. Here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his second
He was supposed to be with him. What in the world
Bengals will
happened?
extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
No, that's Kevin's phone. Kevin, my daughter heard your phone way over here, big dog. Nah, I ain't see it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over.
Yeah.
Near the 40. Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that,
you said what?
Plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on
you talking the game?
their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20-20
hindsight,
though, might have been better to hand it off a few times hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
What's the concept? What you got to do to get out of there?
Bengals drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, when not much time, we'll see how they play this. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I ain't seen it in a while.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter.
You said it was eating people.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You say the concept on the game, they running from his family? Him and his family? Yeah.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Play action. It's Burrow. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the 1st down.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow
trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll look to throw again.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going.
I don't know, Cole that dropped in the third. Dirt.
A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll get this out wide to Penny. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I think that's what I heard drop one of them.
No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many
I really
times
don't listen to
we hear
Moneybag Yo.
quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
I said I don't really listen to Moneybag Yo. So
touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown
Yeah.
or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it to the left, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash because you got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game at Super Bowl 50.
Wow.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it
that New Orleans pitcher kid.
Only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
11.
Oh, my God.
Now Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
What?
It's Mixon on the counter. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 96 yards rushing here from Mixon. He's got
That's crazy. That's crazy how he started talking like that.
Guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits.
I don't listen to you, so.
His ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving.
Back to Mixon on first down. And able to work his way
I
down.
barely listen to you when you talk, so.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Again, it's Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. 3 quarters in the books. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
11. 12. 11 mighty. 11 empty.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Oh, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Crew, what'd you say? You okay? Did you? Oh, I thought you said, are you okay either way, boy? Hey, Crew, but he can be that too?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this back?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just wasn't problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you
I just like how I got Khalil Mack on one side, Aiden Hutchinson on another side, and still can't get no
Joe
pressure.
Mixon as they start on the ground.
And still can't get no pressure on the QB.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Inside handoff to Mixon. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Ready?
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
11.
On third down, Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
Here we go.
Mixon will try the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Again, it's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Man.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
The defense just simply can't get off the field.
Hey, Chris.
We all know how important that down is.
Been playing Madden for about a year now, still trying to figure it out.
Just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
It's crazy.
One of the differences in this game. Nope. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Playing
And the
for a year
Lions
now,
are going to
still
take
trying to
over
figure it out.
the
Trying to figure out how to
INT
work
at
the
their own
ball.
5-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick.
Kevin's voice.
Something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, God.
Back to throw here. Leads it for Penny. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
There you go. Never know now.
And they take a knee.
Bless you, baby. You're welcome.
And they will take a knee here. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
What no,
So this one in the win column now.
you listen to it?
Bengals on one side of this, Charles, an impressive win.